Welcome to Conversations at Cannes, provided by Porter Novelli. Today we're happy to have with us Simone Drewry, the Managing Director of Mango, a DDB worldwide agency from Sydney, Australia. Simone is a juror for the PR Lions, and we would love to have your point of view about how it's been going so far.
Well, the last 5 days have been absolutely incredible. A very bright group of people from all corners of the globe, the States, Asia, Australia, getting together and marking what is a very high standard of work, which makes us very proud to be in the PR industry. Today we chose the Grand Prix, so we had a good, healthy, heated debate of what kind of work is world-class work, and you'll hear all about that tomorrow night at the awards.
Well, it's very exciting that the Grand Prix was chosen today.
Yes.
It must have been a very difficult and challenging 24 hours. What's it like to be in the room with the other jurors?
Well, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like the Eurovision Song Contest meets sort of 12 Angry Men when you're in the sort of war room. But it was a very fair process. It's a very well organised festival. A big up to the Cannes organisers. It's very well organised. And there was a lot of very healthy mutual respect around the table as we entered the debate about which awards should win. Mm-hmm. I would say actually one of the biggest challenges for us as the PR industry is that the PR Lion Award is only in its second year. It has very low awareness around the world with PR agencies. So what we've seen is some really great entries, but the majority of them are still coming from creative and advertising agencies. That does not take away from the fact that these are all great entries, but as PR practitioners, what we really want to see is some of the great work that is happening around the world entering into these very prestigious awards.
What do you think will have to change between now and next year at PR agencies across the globe in order to get them to bring more entries to Cannes?
Well, I think it's kind of the classic, you know, the PR industry needs to PR itself better. It is our responsibility as jurors and the responsibility of the festival organisers to go back to our respective countries, in my case go back to Australia, and really start PRing what these awards mean, how prestigious they are, the fact that all the biggest advertisers in the world, and the global heads of marketing are at these awards. If we as PR people want to be taken seriously in this kind of forum, but I think it's up to us to go back, showcase the winners and the first-class work so that PR agencies can see, take people through how to actually enter, because there was another issue that came up that some agencies are very good at packaging their work. Sometimes, you know, you don't want it to get into a video production competition and not actually a competition about the work. And so I think that is something, you know, how do you package the work so you really showcase the best results? So I think that, you know, all of the jurors and anyone that attends this awards has got to go back to their respective countries and be ambassadors.
Now this year at Cannes, there are a lot of major brands here having sessions, seminars, and workshops. What is the role of our clients in helping to basically create more PR entries at Cannes next year?
That's an interesting question. I think the role of our clients, I know that some of the, obviously I can't share who's won, right. But there's been some pretty big advertisers that have entered the awards and have done well in the awards, and we'll see more of that tomorrow. I think from a client perspective, if this festival awards good work, then no doubt the clients will want to enter and will push agencies to enter.
So this is really just day one,
yep.
And we have an exciting week ahead of us.
Yep.
What are you looking forward to out of the festival?
Wow, that is a good question, because I've gone through all of what's happening and I'm finding it really difficult to choose. I'm very interested to obviously see sort of the classics things, the guy from YouTube and Google, and I'm also very interested to hear what John Landau's got to say about the future of 3D and where that takes marketing in general. I would like to see in future festivals a little bit more of the seminar topics focused on PR and where we sit within the mix, and particularly when there's the ever-eternal argument about where PR does sit within the mix. And also we've got some celebrities in town talking about creativity, so I'll be interested to see them. But I think most of all, meeting the other delegates and just hearing about good work around the world, best practice of work, best practice of running agencies, that's something that I think is a really great forum for debate here.
Okay, well thank you very much for joining us today. Simone Drewry from Mango, a DDB worldwide agency in Sydney, Australia. Thank you very much.
Thanks John. Good.